Welcome back to another video here on Anth.Tech, and this is the third Q&A on the channel, and I asked you guys to ask your questions over at Twitter using hashtag AskAnth.YT, or some of you guys didn't use the hashtag at all, but I was still able to get it because you replied to the tweet. But if you're not already following me on Twitter, make sure you do so. My handle is right here, which is just at Anth.TechYT. But other than that, let's go ahead and dive into the first question, which comes from Pranay. Now he asked, what is the best tech of the year? So far for me, the best tech of the year, I think would have to go to the iPhone 10, which is also called the iPhone X, which is right here, and that's what I'm reading your question off of. But this thing has Face ID and plenty of other features from Apple, and just a great smartphone overall. So the next question comes from Andrew Wright, and he says, what was your two pieces of tech of this year and why? One being the best value-oriented, and one being anything else you wanted. For one being the best value-oriented, I would have to say the iPhone 10. That's just because I switched from Android. I think it's had the most value of this year so far. Now something that I've wanted would have to be the Apple Watch Gen 3 LTE, which I have right here. Now this watch right here would be the want part, just because when I switch to Apple, I like doing both things at the same time. So there's that watch and then the phone. Okay, next question comes from Elliot. Now he asks, if you had a bat to destroy all of your tech and can only keep one file, what would you keep and why? Well, number one, all my things are in the cloud, so really everything can get destroyed as I can just log into my accounts and pull everything back down. But if I didn't have cloud services and I had everything on like a hard drive or SSD, I would probably want to keep just my logo, just because everything's based off of that. Like my intro and all the videos, I'd say just keep the logo, and that way I can keep doing what I do. Okay, the next question comes from Anth.Tech. Now he asks, favorite smartphone feature of 2017, and that would hands down have to be the iPhone 10's feature of Face ID. This thing is just so fast and beats any face scanner that really doesn't use 3D technology like this does, which does depth, or even like a fingerprint sensor or Touch ID. None of that stuff really compares to Face ID. As soon as you turn it on and you swipe, you're in. There's pretty much no thought into it. Next question is from Anth.Tech. Now he asks, what is your dream car? And right now there's about two of them. One of them being the Tesla Model S P100D. If I were to get something right now, it's my dream car. But for something in the future, the Tesla Roadster, that thing is just a beast, and you can easily fly to your driveway at 1.9 seconds at 60 miles an hour, which is just crazy for an electric car and a car period. Next question comes from Brad Snyder. Now he asks, what will be your next tech purchase? And that would have to be a MacBook Pro 13 or 15 inch with Touch Bar. I think the Touch Bar is pretty cool. Now once I do a MacBook as my next tech purchase, I would also like to switch to Final Cut and kind of drop all of my Adobe apps, because I want to switch to Final Cut as it works a lot faster on Mac, and Premiere is just really unoptimized on Mac and really Windows too. So I think that has to be my next tech purchase. Last but not least, the question comes from Ben, and he asks, what is your goal with YouTube in the long run? Will you quit or turn it into a full-time job? Well, my goals for YouTube in the long run would obviously be to hit at least 1 million subscribers or more. That would be good. And then once you get to there, obviously it can become a full-time job, and even maybe a little bit below that subscriber count. But that would be my goals for YouTube as I turn this into a full-time job. Okay, that's going to wrap up the Q&A version 3. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please drop a like on this video down below, as that really helps out. And also please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as it also really helps out. And as always, stay classy.